Oh, miserable lady! But for me, what case stand I in? I must be the poisoner of good Polixenes, and my ground to do it is the obedience to a master, one who in rebellion with himself will have all that are his to so too. To do this deed of promotion follows, if I could find example of thousands that had struck anointed kings and flourished after, I'd not do it. But since nor brass, nor stone, nor parchment bears not one, let villainy itself forswear it, I must forsake the court. To do it or no is certain to me a breakneck. Happy star reign now. Here comes Bohemia. This is strange. Methinks my favor here begins to warp. Not speak. Good day, Camillo. Most royal sir. What is the news of the court? None, rare my lord. The king hath on him such a countenance as he had lost some province, and a region loved as he loves himself. Even now I met him with customary compliment, when he, wafting his eyes to the contrary and falling a lip of much contempt, speeds from me, and so leaves me to consider what his breeding, that changes thus his manners. I dare not know, my lord. How dare not? Do not. Do you know and dare not? Be intelligent to me, 'tis thereabouts. For to yourself what you do know you must, and cannot say you dare not, good Camillo. Your changed complexions are to me a mirror, which shows me mine are changed too, for I must be a party in this alteration, finding myself thus altered with it. There is a sickness which puts some of us in distemper, but I cannot name the disease, and it is caught of you, that yet are well. How caught of me? Make me not sighted like the basilisk. I have looked on thousands who have sped the better but by my regard, but killed none so. Camillo, as you are certainly a gentleman, thereto clerk-like, experienced, which no less adorns our gentry than our parents' noble names, in whose success we are gentle, I beseech you, if you know aught which does behoove my knowledge thereof, to be informed, imprison it not in ignorant concealment. I may not answer. A sickness caught of me, and yet I well. I must be answered. Dost thou hear, Camillo? I conjure thee by all the parts of man, which honour does acknowledge, whereof the least is not the suit of mine, that thou declare what incidency that thou dost guess of harm is creeping toward me. How far off? How near? Which way to be prevented, if it be? If not, how best to bear it? Sir, I will tell you, since I am charged in honour, and by him, that I think honourable. Therefore mark my counsel, which must be even as swiftly followed as I mean to utter it, or both yourself and me cry lost, and so good night. Oh, good Camillo, I am appointed him to murder you. By whom, Camillo? By the king. For what? He thinks, nay, with all confidence he swears, as he had seen it, or been an instrument to vice you to it, that you have touched his queen forbiddenly. And then my blood turn to an infected jelly, and my name be yoked with his that did betray the best. Turn then my freshest reputation to a savour that may strike the dullest nostril, where I arrive and my approach be shunned, nay, hated too, worse than the greatest infection that e'er was heard or read. Swear his thought over by each particular star in heaven, and by all their influences. You may as well forbid the sea, for to obey the moon, as or by oath remove or counsel shake the fabric of his folly, whose foundation is piled upon his faith, and will continue the standing of his body. How should this grow? I know not, but I am sure 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than question how 'tis born. As therefore you dare trust my honesty, that lies enclosed in this trunk, which you shall bear along and pawned away tonight. Your followers I will whisper to the business, and will by twos and threes at several posterns clear them of the city. For myself I'll put my fortunes to service, which are here by this discovery lost. Be not uncertain, for by the honour of my parents I have uttered truth, which to seek to prove I dare not stand, nor shall you be safer than one condemned by the king's own mouth.